My first couple of years with WWE.
The following contest is scheduled.
That's what it's all about, folks. CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics. In the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the book.
Taking flight. Misses big time.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
Well, midnight always strikes, and fairy tales are not real.
Oh, he timed that counter well. From the top, diving double axe handle. One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. Perched up top, crash landing. And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen. Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions. Take off. Oh, he paid for that high risk. Ah, there's a headbutt for the title. New champ. And he easily kicks out of the count. Could be in search of a second win now. Bam! Well-placed calf kick. And Punk there utilizing his quickness. He's headed to the top now.
From above!
Here we go. Crossbody from the top. The champion clearly doing whatever it takes to retain their title here. To talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
Leg sweep. And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even. Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
What a shot.
Hoisted up high here. Oh, God. Face first.
A hard-driven boot to the stomach there.
Counter by CM Punk. Caught in a bad spot.
Sleep.
The champ might have just ended things right there. Taking things to the top rope.
Oh, yeah, from the top. Elbow drop connects.
Turning it into a pin for the win. He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner.
There aren't many people in this industry that I
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
it's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Nope. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
But he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
Misses on the springboard. Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps...
And now some effortless power with the power, but no, reverse into a Hurricane Rana. Legs hooked. Oh, flipping the leg.
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first. Block the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
Quick exchange, reversing the reversal. Soaring out of the ring goes Punk.
Rey toying with his opponent a little bit. And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show.
Trying armbar. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Check out the springboard. Clothesline.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio cannot find the brakes. And Rey saw it coming.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other.
Calf kick on the money. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Rey just can't stop this attack.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here. And he gets directed into the corner. Bad sight here, dangling helpless in the corner.
Ooh, sharp kick.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
Return fire on Rey. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
He's still hanging on, still in this thing.
And this is just signature CM Punk.
And the Bulldog.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk lighting up Mysterio and clipping his wings.
Well, this #1 contender.
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game.
Mysterio showing that athletic, technical style that has won him championships. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Nails the GTS. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
2 count. He stays alive. He stays alive.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
Flying in like a mist.
Shoulders down. Can Mysterio recover? CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner.
Okay, so far, so good, right?
As personal a battle as you'll see in WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light. Look out!
Crossbody from the top.
Propping him up in the corner.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Prang armbar. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Orton gets the better there. Randy isn't taking this lying down anymore.
Orton hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
Orton has the momentum.
It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And the rest will break the hold. He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer.
They're going to take the legs out.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
No, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. To the sky. Crossbody from the top. CM Punk picking apart the Viper, clearly on his path to victory.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
Scooped up. What are we looking for here? With a wicked fall-away slam. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Turns the tables with an elbow to the gut.
Slam. Oh! Bang!
Orton fending that off.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Ooh, that's going to echo in your head for a bit.
Oh, damaging the arm. Putting him in the... This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the 3 most devastating letters in
From way up, double axe handle connects.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse. And now unloading rights on his opponent.
Orton never saw that coming.
Using the arm like a billy club. And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes. Gets the reversal. What a counter. Roundhouse kick. Observing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
And he evades Summons. Right now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it.
Able to reach the ropes and break the hold. And Punk now looking for the pinfall. Wards off the pin at 2.
That had to take all the energy he's got at this point.
Being carried around now.
Go to sleep. Isn't enough for Punk. The cover.
My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
2013 did not go the way I hoped.
Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the...
Trying armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Oh, a kick! Wow! We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history with The Undertaker, and there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men, and those were cases that were far less personal than tonight. The Grim Reaper is out to...
Watch it! You gotta be kidding me!
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
I have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out.
Up high. Good Lord, taking flight.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Undertaker showing no answer for this attack.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there. Oh, neck breaker. Oof, kick finds it. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Undertaker tossed out of the ring with force. Stalking from above. Airborne.
Whoa, look out.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Perched up top. All the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. Things are heading ringside now.
Float over Russian leg sweep. And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20 and 1 will make CM Punk immortal. We can see a count out here.
Into the ring again now.
Denied and reversed into a DDT.
With the counter. Totally helpless at the moment.
CM Punk needs to end this.
He gets sent straight down to the... Uh-oh. What a crossbody.
The next level accuracy needed to hit that move cannot be understated.
And the body control just amazing.
Stopping all that nonsense right now. Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that...
No way! What a crossbody!
A huge risk, but an even bigger reward. Got out of the way of that one. Drops his opponent on the top of the head.
And here we go, returning to the ring. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Undertaker making it loud and clear for his opponent.
He left himself wide open. Big mistake. Big punch finds its mark. Wow, springboard attack.
He saw that one coming. And a well-placed calf kick there. Undertaker did his homework.
Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat the Undertaker. Hoping that was enough, was it? He breaks the ref's count after one. Not quite enough to put him away.
But into the corner, what could be next?
Now positioned out of the top rope. Strong counter from Punk. What a display of strength here.
Go to sleep. It's over. Undertaker is done.
Two. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is over.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Getting that one back feels...
The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw. Double leg takedown and trying for a quick pin hit. Well.
He cuts the pin attempt short.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Double underhook backbreaker.
Oh, float over a Russian leg sweep. Face first. All set up. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Face first. All set up. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Side Russian leg sweep. John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. He failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk. Failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam. And he lost many other main event, premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE. He already won the Royal Rumble.
From way up, diving double axe handle. And Cena is taking out a lot of offense now.
Punk is led first.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Lift off. High impact. Just putting their body in danger time and time again. Whichever man comes out on top, you can be assured they will be a formidable champion. Both have become record-breaking title holders in WWE.
Hard to dispute that. Michael Cole, Cena is the only man in history to earn double-digit WWE World Championship reigns. CM Punk held the...
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
The God Sling GTS from Punk.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
The cover.
Oh, kick out at 2. Cena knows the situation. He knows what this win will mean for his opponent, but he's refusing to give it to him.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't.
Perched up top, all the way to the outside. You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Float over a Russian leg sweep.
CM Punk is extremely confident tonight. He has beaten John Cena when it counts on multiple occasions over the past 2 years. And he had Rock all but defeated on more than one occasion during their battles at the Royal.
High stakes.
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk.
Into the cover. This might be it. Strong kick out late into the match.
Deep into the match and not even a 1 count. What stamina.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk. From the top.
Diving double axe handle. And he's looking for it again.
From the top rope. Oh, huge miss right there. Went for broke, and that expression ended up becoming literal.
Counters by just smashing their face. Hammerlock now.
This is a opponent with a massive line.
To the arm. Terrible.
CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a GTS. Cena won't come back after that.
The cover. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM.
The damn Rana is...
The following content
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about... CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, Tag Team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE Champion, 2-time World Champion, 5-time... Effective counter. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Yes! The Rock retains the WWE Championship. And here we go, an electric big fight field in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's full. Face first. Setting up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain.
Face first. Setting up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Avoided any damage there.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit. And that's to be expected when you take launch haymaker after haymaker.
Neither competitor is backing down.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Oh, man. And while Punk may be delusional, he's coming to this match, coming to this entire rivalry, really, as prepared as he possibly can be to counter anything out of The Rock's playbook. Punk studied The Rock both inside and outside the ring.
Punk's proven he knows how to best The Rock. But the question is if he can do just that when the pressure is fully on, like it is tonight, when the electricity in the crowd puts Punk's back against...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Float over a Russian leg sweep. And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock. And it's working.
And this one could be moving to ringside. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
And he gets sent back into the ring. Back out goes The Rock, bringing this back into the ring. And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Well, Heyman is typically a liar, and he's admitted as such. But still, Punk can put all that to rest if he beats The Rock tonight. He'll truly be the champion.
Stalking from above.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out.
From the top, crossbody from the top.
So important now for Punk to close this out as soon as possible. Don't give Rock any chances.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Wants to finish this.
Flying. And the dive connects.
A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
Solid bit of defense on his part there. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they...
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble. How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
Connects. Saw it coming. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Planning something big here.
From the top. Whoa, look out.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself. CM Punk looking to end things here.
Boom! GTS. Could that be enough to gain the title?
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Perched up top.
Good Lord! Taking flight.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Here we go. Through the air. And connects.
Like a heat-seeking missile. And Punk now lifting. The Rock with the quick wherewithal.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
Oh, that can rock you. And Rocky not going to allow Punk to gloat around with his title any longer.
Big knee to the midsection.
He's going to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
What a counter. Beautiful suplex.
He wants this fight on the outside.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down, both men refusing to let the... Not letting him finish that thought.
struggling to fight out of this submission, but there are no rope breaks. He's trying to push himself up, and that'll cause a break. Once more, setting up.
Now's the time to beat the count. The champion had every move scouted except their own.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. That damn Rana is...
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about hand... And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defended his WWE Championship against CM Punk. He's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid...
Face first. Set up. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Got their opponent hot, but powering out right on the point of the elbow.
Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember the... That! It reversed it. And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight, as the odds are especially in his favor in this championship match.
Yeah, no championship advantage whatsoever for The Rock here. And Punk's no doubt. Watch out!
Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround. Face first. Set. He forces the break by getting to the ropes.
Big time height on that kick.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit. And that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock...
From the top. Diving double axe handle. Going up to the turnbuckle here.
From above!
Clearly lost in the moment. He better step.
From the sky! The Rock wards him off.
Ripcord, lariat.
And Rocky not going to allow Punk to gloat around with his title any longer.
Might have caught a second wind here. Connected hard with the calf kick.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay with it.
Up high!
Whoa! Cross body! More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ. Boom! Snaps the leg across the head.
And with that, Heyman looks on with...
Triangle armbar! And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
Connects off the springboard. Hold on, he's lining him up.
Check out the springboard. Clothesline. Huge kick connects. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been to the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's...
Up high.
Whoa, look out. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
CM Punk hoists his opponent.
Fends off the attack with an elbow. Trying to work the arm. Now in control.
And makes it out. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And,
well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. You need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Perched up top. All the way to the outside.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. And The Rock is getting dismantled.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything.
Setting up for something here. Running power slam! Still fighting back. Look at him go. He's really pushing the limit here. Getting close to a count out. Oh, my God. Headed back into the ring. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
From the apron. Good Lord. Taking flight.
Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile.
From the top. Double axe handle. Going all out, not turning back. Perched up top.
Crash and burn.
That mistake might have cost them the entire match.
A high risk that was not worth it at all. Double axe handle.
That's about the damnedest thing I've ever seen.
Betting it all on a daring lead from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock. And it's working.
Gets lifted into position.
GTS connects. Can we have a new champ after that?
He's trying again. Man just won the title with the champion's move.
2. Shoulder up before 3.
Clearly the added insult to injury of having their own move performed against them didn't quite pan out.
Punk took his best. And now Punk. There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating. And the numbers game is just...
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk Anaconda.
Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Winner of this match and the...
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better.
It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk better things after putting his CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam.
Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Oh, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the Beast guessing all match long.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
The chaos of this match is practically in our laps. We better get ready to move.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Come on, this has got way too far. Just stop this already.
Paul Heyman said recently that Brock Lesnar is currently in the best fighting shape of his life. And guys, that's a very frightening thought.
Consider everything Brock has been able to accomplish before now, before being at his best. The fastest rise in WWE history, the biggest title in all of MMA. CM Punk has to face that down tonight. If the best in the world can take down the Beast incarnate, Punk will have definitely earned the moniker.
Oh, clothesline. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Oh, Lesnar thrown out of the ring.
Taking things to the top rope.
Stalking from above.
Taking flight. Good Lord. Taking flight. From ring post to ringside. Risking it all paid off. As a couple of Hall of Famers once said, it's time to get the tables.
And averting damage there.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won one of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
And Lesnar can't stop any offense coming his way.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Looks like he's coming back in.
He clearly has dangerous intentions in mind here, gentlemen. The gloves are off, and he wants to remove a few teeth with a wicked wrister.
Bashing away with that hockey stick.
Oh, man.
Ooh! So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. Set straight into the barricade.
And Brock puts a stop to that. Lesnar showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Brock just got tired of being pushed around. He's likely more aggravated now. Just a brazen challenge, trying to provoke an incredibly rash reaction.
Insult and injury. Brutal combination.
And now heading back inside the ring. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Oh boy, clearing off our announce desk.
Oh, nothing good is going to come out of this. We need to head for higher, safer ground right now.
Through the air, and connects.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
He's got the slugger in hand and is ready to go to work.
Everything working against Lesnar now.
You don't see Lesnar flustered like this very often. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. And his stamina is going to drain fast, taking shots to the torso like this.
Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Going for the cover. And he's still in the game.
What on earth do you have to do to keep Lesnar down?
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Struck with a calf kick.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
Escape just in time.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality. From above!
Incoming! Crossbody from the top!
And another climb. He's making a statement here.
Blast off!
Oh my God, what a crossbody!
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Brock getting out of harm's way.
Huge kick connects. And the momentum's clearly against Brock now.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Punk never saw that coming. Oh, Lesnar got it locked in. Kimura lock.
He doesn't have much time before his arm snaps. Great job fighting out. Face first.
Setting up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and did.
Flying armbar. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Impressive awareness from him.
Backs.
Uh-oh. Bang. He finds a counter. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Oh, what a response.
Low blow fully connected there.
And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the beast incarnate.
Heyman once again proving his value, making an ultimate sacrifice.
And down for the count.
And referee cuts off the count at 1.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Coming back from the outside now.
Oh my, going below the belt. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Lesnar could not avoid the big shot.
2. That's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match,
When I returned to WWE, I knew.
Drew McIntyre steps inside hell for the 3rd time in his career.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. The Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight. Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And it's the devil Punk needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell.
Check out the springboard. Caught with a clothesline.
Still fighting to keep in this thing.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE, the company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight, in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre.
Placed it up, powerbomb, desperate situation, but shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now. Oh, stiff wrench shot, bang! Oh, looking like Patches O'Houlihan out here. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. This crowd is learning, along with Drew McIntyre, that the inside of CM Punk's head is a scary, scary place.
Top rope! CM Punk with the elbow.
Punk has McIntyre on Dream Street right now.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
Go to sleep! Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Them off their feet here.
Go to sleep! The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
Bam! Just beat down with that wrench. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now. A truly rough blow to the head, and it seems to be the main target here. Boom!
To reverse it.
Check out the springboard. Oh, launching himself in the ropes.
Heading for the top rope. Looking for something big here. From way up. A double axe handle.
Oh, smacked with the wrench.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow, because for one of these men, there might not be.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
Punk missed for the wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective. And all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
Oh! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in. Rippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner,
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have
a magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men who are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight.
Right to the throat. Great move.
You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE, but back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield.
Consider this, guys. When Punk left WWE, Seth Rollins had yet to capture a singles championship on the main roster. Now he's a Grand Slam champion in WWE, a four-time WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner, and a Money in the Bank winner who cashed in the briefcase in the main event of WrestleMania.
Wow. When you lay out Seth's resume like that, he might have an even more decorated career than the man who calls himself the best in the world. If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans first? CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins can target Punk, too. Don't forget about that triceps injury from last year, because Rollins definitely has it.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification. Big clothesline.
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage, that's not right. Oh, he kicked out. Not yet. Turning the tables.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole a bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name. And CM Punk to Rollins off the cross.
Rollins perhaps going in for the kill.
With the stomp.
Seth could end it there.
Into the cover. They're up right away.
Not even close. How far is this thing going to go?
What a battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet.
CM Punk from the top rope. Flying elbow drop. Punk in the driver's seat now. He's got Rollins right where he wants him at.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Nails the GTS.
Seth's eyes look glazed over.
Not a good spot to be in. Slam GTS from Punk.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
And the kick out.
Seth freaking Rollins with a close freaking call. I don't know how he survived that.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Check out the springboard.
Clothesline.
Off with their head.
And now with the cover. And he fights it off.
Almost inhuman at this point.
He's got the target acquired. Just a matter of time.
Whoa, just floating through the air.
Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him. Check out the springboard. Thunderous clothesline.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
A chain of reversals here. Every
Nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
Looks like a rope break stopped the count.
Clubbing blow. like a projectile.
Shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner.
WrestleMania 41 was
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins.
The visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream.